U.S. markets had a mixed trading session as investors awaited earnings from Google's parent company Alphabet. Alphabet shares initially closed higher and surged an additional 6% in after-hours trading following a quarterly revenue report that exceeded all expectations. This week is particularly busy for the S&P 500 with 5 of the Magnificent 7 tech giants reporting earnings. This Reuters report gets you a lowdown on all the action on Wall Street.
Stocks finished mixed Tuesday ahead of earnings from Google parent Alphabet. The Dow fell more than 1/3%, while the S&P 500 rose marginally and the NASDAQ gained nearly 0.8 to notch a record closing high. Shares of Alphabet ended higher and then climbed another 6% after hours when it posted quarterly revenue that topped forecasts. It is one of 5 of the so-called Magnificent 7 mega-cap technology stocks to report this week, which is the busiest for S&P 500 earnings in the quarter. Meanwhile, on the economic front, the Labor Department's JOLTS survey showed job openings were lower than forecast, while consumer confidence came in better than expected. Eric Lynch, managing director at Scharf Investments, expects the economy to keep rolling.
If we, turn back in time to January, we all thought we'd see a pretty severe impact from this incredible rising of interest rates by the Fed and have a recession. And here we are in October, almost November, and we are looking at probably on Wednesday a report for GDP growth for Q3 of another plus 3%. So, you don't see any signs of a slowdown really in the economy, a cooling of the job market, but the economy still looks strong, whether it's the unemployment rate, whether it's GDP, whether it's, retail sales, services demand is still quite strong.
Other stocks on the move included Ford, which dropped 8% a day after the automaker said it expected to hit the lower end of its annual profit forecast. Shares of homebuilder D.R. Horton slid 7% after forecasting 2025 revenue below estimates. And apparel company VF Corp surged 27% to a 52-week high after the Vans maker reported its first profit in 2 quarters.